The spiritual aspirant necessarily has to change the way things have been historically and habitually done in the world if he is to make progress and move beyond the limitations imposed by the body-life-mind complex and all the traditions, rituals, habits, fixed ideas, and vital emotional responses that make up the current state of human life and society. While much of what he experiences, thinks, and expresses may not seem threatening to others, there is no doubt that at some point the world will respond, and, to the extent humanity tries to maintain the status quo, it will pass negative judgment on him. Thus, we see the long history of visionary leaders around the world subjected to torture, death, crucifixion, excommunication, and ostracism. Rare are those individuals or those societies that embrace the vision and support the changes that are required. Many such visionaries are appreciated and honored only after they are long gone, and the changes for which they were advocates have begun to seep into the wider mind and heart of humanity. On a more personal level, the spiritual aspirant frequently finds that his friends, family, peers simply do not understand the experience that is moving him in a direction other than their expected and anticipated one. He may shun the normal career paths, the normal relationship paths, as he follows the deeper aspiration that has awakened in him. They may treat him as psychologically unhinged and suggest he get counseling from a psychiatrist. They may try to exert peer pressure and let him know, with all their tried and true arguments and emotional bonds, that he is making a mistake, throwing away his life, wasting his time. It is said that day for those living the ordinary life is night for the yogi, and vice versa. Thus, those who are not actively pursuing spiritual practice do not have either the knowledge or the experience to judge or comment on the experience of the yogic aspirant. Uninformed opinion is generally not a reliable basis upon which to make decisions. It must also be noted that the goals and objectives of the ordinary external life are necessarily focused on short-term results, success, fame, wealth, pleasure, and enjoyment, while the goals and objectives of the spiritual seeker transcend these short-term aims, and thus the opinions of those who live for near-term results are not likely to have much, if any, relevance for the spiritual aspirant. The spiritual aspirant can see and understand, if he even chooses to attend to them, the ways of the world. He recognizes that these ways are based in a very limited understanding of the deeper significance of existence, and are mainly developed through the habitual vital and mental habits, instincts, and native reactions that have created the current stage of development. He need not be too concerned about any particular set of circumstances or events, as he sets his sights on the spiritual evolutionary movement that will inevitably carry himself and humanity beyond the limitations of the present mode of existence. The mother notes, quote, "For one who aspires to the divine life, what can the actions of a blind and ignorant humanity matter to him?" End quote. Reference, Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, Looking from Within, Chapter 4, Ordeals and Difficulties, page 76.